What's up, guys? Beatlifter here. Doing a tutorial here for the post I left on my Beatlifter page. For those of you that have commented, shout out to you guys. Show you guys what you have requested. Posted this last night, so try to keep me more involved with my fans and followers, and keep the followers and fans more involved with me. And yeah, kind of do what the other DJs are doing. And maybe do some like competitions and stuff, and maybe you guys can comment or post on my page or tweet at me of what you would like my next involvement thing to be, like competition or maybe some other kind of tutorial or something like that. So right now I'm gonna shout out to Peyton Crow. Not sure where you're from, but shouting out to you. You want to see some build-ups for the main melody, because you struggle with that. So I just got a simple melody right here. I can show you some just like simple form of build-up, basically. And so pattern 11. So I'll just put it in here. Do like a short build-up. So what you can do your main build-up, let's say that's going to be our build, and then the drop will happen to start here. So put more melody there. I noticed what in a lot of hardstyle tracks lately, they'll have kind of like a snare that'll hit before a snare, some kind of smack, some kind of probably like a snare. It'll happen right here, right before the drop. Be kind of like a smack, like that. This will be like 4/100ths of a second, and then drop. So let's do like throw a snare in there. That'll be our smack. So it's gonna happen there. So that's the lead. It's quite simple. But yeah, and oh, shout out to Mr. Michael Schuyler Stokes. I think he wanted, yeah, killer hit song, euphoric vocals if possible. Okay, and some effects in the song or something with melodies. Okay, so well, this lead is simple, but it's catchy. So what makes a catchy melody is something something that's easy for the crowd to follow along with. Just like how all pop music is stupid bullshit about getting drunk in the club or something like that, and ohs, like shit like that, because it's easy for people to sing along to, because you don't have to remember the words and stuff. That's why, to me, some Year of Summer by Wild Styles is so popular, because it's a really simple melody. It's got really simple lyrics that are catchy, and it's got the the ohs in it, stuff like that. That's what makes it so catchy and poppy, and I'd say that is why it's in the Dutch Top 40. So this melody, it's pretty simple to follow along with. It's not the best melody in the entire world, but it's simple, it's catchy, it's easy to follow along. So that's what makes your hit song. Just like how Frontliner's been coming out with a, sorry my voice is fucked, I guess, apparently going through puberty again. So Frontliner's, a lot of his new tracks are really sweet, because his melodies are a lot catchier, because they're a lot more simple. Well, I'd say Halos, I wouldn't say that's a simple melody, but it's still really catchy at the same time. But I don't know, he's got a kind of like a crossbreed between complicated and catchy. Like I'd say they're more complex melodies, but they're really catchy at the same time. But yeah, anyways, Enough talking, and I'll start showing you guys some shit here. So, a lot of what I do in my tracks for builds and stuff is I'll add in a sweep. What sweeps are is just noise, basically. I've showed this in other tutorials too, but a lot of people seem to not get how to do this, even though I've showed it a number of times. Anyway, so what I just did, open 3x oscillator, which is with every FL Studio. Should have it. Really simple oscillator plugin. And what I did is I clicked this, all three on these, which is just noise. I'll turn on my MIDI keyboard here, make life a bit easier. Okay, so I just turned on my MIDI keyboard, but it's not going to show up. So, for those of you who may be struggling with this, you just go rescan for MIDI devices. Shut up, it's right there. So there's the noise. It's just noise. Sounds not very exciting right now. I just put, and if you want to find like free mixer tracks, rather than going here and trying to scan and look, you can just click this arrow here and hit A, or click on it, assign free mixer track, and it'll put it on a mixer track that isn't being used. So apparently 2 isn't being used, so there it's on 2. So what I do with my sweeps, really simple. I just open Fruity Parametric EQ2, and this right here, I don't know what you want to call it, but I put that all the way down, drag it down so it's the 4 squares like that, and then I drag that down as well until it looks like that. And then you can do this, make it wider, make it smaller. I just use my mouse wheel to do that right now. I like to use, like for sweeps, a lot of people use filters, I think, but I like to use the EQ. I find it sounds better to me anyway, and you have a lot more control. You can make a nice wide sweep, or I apologize for the delay. I can't use my Steinberg sound interface for tutorials, so anyways, and then I'll add like reverb. Just add a little ear candy to the just whatever, Sure, why not? Put it on the mix level. Okay, so now that we have simple sweep ready to go, I'll probably widen this up a bit. Oh, come on. There we go. And then for my bad. So I'll just do that. Simple. It's on pattern 2, so I'm not getting it. So then there we go. There's our sweep. But right now it's not doing anything. So if you want to make an automation clip, when you're making an automation clip, make sure to highlight where you want the automation clip to go. Like go to your selector tool, which is this right here, and just highlight where you want the automation to be. Because if you don't do that and you go create automation clip, then it'll create an automation clip throughout the entire track. Sometimes that's useful if that's what you want to do, but if you don't want to do that, highlight like that. So I'm going to go to my EQ here, and this is what I want to automate. I want it to automate from left to right like that. And you'll see down here it's this that moves. So I'm just going to right click this, go create automation clip. So I want it to go high, down to low, and back up. And since we can have the snare smack right there, sorry about my voice. We're gonna have it build up to the snare smack rather than I'm gonna cut that away. That's why I did the sweep in 4 quarters like that, so I can easily cut this away. And if I need to for something like a snare smack like that. So apologize about my voice. I went out drinking last night and I was probably yelling, so okay, so there's our build. I'll solo the sweep, which is just right click. So That's all it's doing. But it adds like a lot of, it makes it a lot less empty when you have sweeps going in there. That's why you hear it a lot in techno. See, there's our snare smack. I don't know why that's not. Oh, I know why. Audio clip. A sign free mixer track. There it is. Don't want it that loud. If you want a nice, like, big snare smack that has like nice reverb, it's quite simple to do a lot of this stuff. This fucking tutorial's probably going forever already. 10 minutes already. Fuck yeah. That's what I was going for. Not. We just have an EQ. So much delay without using my sound card. It fucking blows. Add some reverb on there. So add some nice decay. Go like 3-second decay. Don't need much. If you want to make it bigger, let's stereo separate it a little bit more ear candy. You can see how nice that's sounding already. Maybe add a little more bass to the reverb. Maybe take some high cut away. You can hear that sounds pretty nice, but you want it to be a bit bigger. So there's a nice. I'll just leave it at that. And what else you can do is just clone this and reverse it, and then I'm gonna put it in here. Take away the attack, because if you don't do that, then you gotta like go. And it'll do reverse attack, and that sounds kind of not good, but no. It's good still. That sounds okay, maybe. That's too delayed. But I want it to be maybe a bit faster. So it'll go like that. Sounds alright, not perfect, but you know, we'll get there, we'll get there. And I'm gonna turn this down a bit. So the snare smack is more there. More stands out more. Okay, so now we just have right now we have the sweep with the melody. But also we don't want to start off, so I got 3 layers here for my lead. And I'm just using Nexus because I'm not, you know, gonna do this with my Virus. Virus is a fucking pain in the ass with FL Studio, so which sucks. But okay, so I gotta automate all 3 of these. So what I'm gonna do, go to the plugin, and I'm gonna use a filter modifier. Cut off. I'm gonna go envelope a little bit up. Don't need much resonance. However the fuck you say that, whatever. And then I'm gonna put sustain down, probably put release. I'm gonna do this with all of them. Envelope a little bit up. I'm not gonna make them all perfectly dead on, because then it sounds too, you know, robotic, I guess you can say. It sounds more natural if, I don't know. So see, now we got the cutoffs there. You can see, let's add a little bit more atmosphere to this. Just add the mix of the reverb up a bit. Here we go. And to automate this, I'm gonna automate the cutoff here, and the cutoff only needs to go to the center with Nexus, or when you're using this. You can go all the way up, but I think it makes it sound a bit different. So what I did is you gotta make sure you touch this knob, because this knob you want to automate, because you can't right click. Can't right click to do the create automation clip. So what you want to do, make sure you touch that. Go tools, last tweaked, create automation clip. So there's our first Nexus. We want to do this with all of them. Make sure you touch that. Tools, last tweaked, create automation clip. Go back to the other one, click that, touch the knob. Yeah, sounds good when you touch that knob. Okay, so now we got all 3. So we're gonna do simple automation. Just go like that. Actually, you know what? We're gonna make this build a little bit longer. Shit. The build's not long enough. All of a sudden. So we'll go like 2 more. Seems like a long build, sort of is, but then again it's not. So what we're gonna do for this build, you're gonna do this. You hear it a lot. Simple stuff like that. So Psst. That'll work. Neat. Sorry, I went too long with that. Fuck. There we go. So now we just gotta make these longer. What the fuck happened there? So I'll bring the sweep over here more. Cut that. No, not all of them. Son of a bee sting. Bring this over now. Now we want to bring this to center. That's probably gonna be odd as fuck build. No, that's okay. Let's experiment here, see how this sounds. And then it'll build back up to yeah. Get the idea. It doesn't sound the best because yeah. Anyways, we'll just work with it. Screw it. This tutorial is taking too long anyways. You can see I'm adding the like big explosions in here just for some nice effects. It's really unorganized shit. So okay, so we sort of got that. but it's still not quite there, right? You still need crashes. Sure, I'll throw in that there. Crash, 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 crash. And then at the end, I guess we can add some more crashes, man. I need more crashes. So let's go like... Okay, neat. Do I have any? Hold on. Let's check the comments here. Did someone say kick pitching? I think someone did. How to pitch the kick, yeah. So Bjorn Carlson, I hope I said your name right, Bjorn. You wanted the perfect hardstyle kick with effects plus tail punch. How to pitch the kick. Unfortunately, I can't show you how to make the perfect hardstyle kick because I don't know. I'm not headhunters, and even though I have made good kicks, I still struggle with kick making. So I'm not going to be able to show you how to make the perfect kick. I can show you how to pitch a kick, because that's a lot easier, because that's after the kick's done. If you want to make the perfect kick, work on a kick for about a month straight. You'll have a nice kick. Or 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks. But yeah, I can show you pitch the kick. Can't really show you much else. You can check out my other kick tutorials. I have 2 kick tutorials. One kick tutorial I did a long time ago. The kick's not the greatest, but it gives you a good idea of what to do. And then my other kick tutorial is like sort of showing you what I did to make like my good kick. I'm not showing you step by step the 2-week process, but I'm showing you kind of what you need to do to get to that point. So right now we need kicks for the drop, obviously, because the drop is empty, it has no kicks. I'm hoping I can use these kicks, because actually no, I gotta show you how to pitch a kick. Fuck. Okay, so I'll show you how I pitch my kicks, I guess. I have done this tutorial before. Looks like I'll do it again though. Okay. Those are all pretty much the same. So let's bring 2 of these in here. Clone that. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how I pitch my kick. So you got to pitch it to the melody, right? It's got to be in key with the melody. So as you can see, my main notes in this part are E. So I'm going to pitch the kick for this part to E. Then it's going to go to G. Then right here, I can pretty much either go A or F. But so it goes E, G, then we'll do F. Yeah, we'll do F. So it goes down again. Actually no. So it goes, yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll go E, G, F, and then C, since C is our main note here, as you can kind of tell. So we'll go E, G, F, C. Cool? That cool? Yeah, it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one on a mixer track. Okay? Down with that. Actually, I'll put them both on the same track. 6. Okay. So this is how I pitch the tail, because you don't want to pitch the talk of the kick, because it'll sound fucked. So what you want to do, you just want to pitch the tail. I'm going to show you that right meow. So this is how I do it. I'm going to go to my pattern. Here's the kick. So now that's just the tail. Now let's add, oops, wrong button, my bad. So there's the talk. Sounds like a kick there now. What I'm gonna do, not play that. And what I use just to see what note my kick's at is G-Tune. Free plugin, simple G plugin. You know, but all I use it for is just, so right now it's, you know, it's not a note right now. So what did I say? E, G, F, C, right? Yeah. So we may as well pitch it to E first. I'm gonna go lower E because we don't want to do. And you're gonna want to do here for your pitching, go monophonic. And then you're gonna use this knob here. There we go. Sounds good. There we go. So now I've got to kick to E. Cool. There's our E kick. Don't worry about what's going on here. It's just a talk that's throwing this off. So it's still an E. Sounds a little weird, there's a little click in there, but I'm not gonna get too intense with it, so I'm gonna use Edison to record this. Like I do with everything, so record, play, there's our kick. Yay! Just cut that, get nice and precise in here so I don't cut any of the talk. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna normalize it, tool normalize, so it's nice and loud. Sounds a little weird with the kick, with the fucking click in there or whatever. But that's because I'm rushing this. Yeah, what up? What? So now I want to save this. I don't really want to because I'll probably have an E kick out there somewhere. So let's go. Tits. Okay. I'll just make a new folder, call it Tuck Kick. Yeah. And I'm gonna go kick E, kick E. And I think that's saved. I guess I'll find out. Where's my tuck kick? There she be. There's the kick. Yay. So we got tuck kick. Tuck kick E. So next one F. So then we'll just do the same thing. Show you the. Let's do this quick. Ooh, that's not the right one. So now we want it to go to F. And there she be. Oh shit. Good enough. We'll record it. New. Ooh. Nice. Cut that shit. I'm sorry if I'm going a little fast, you know, but it's a YouTube video, you can rewind it. I'm trying to rush this because I'm already, what are we at? 30 minutes already, shit on a dick. Fuck. Sorry about all my swearing and stuff, pardon my cursing. If you're young and you got young ears, I apologize. This is kick F. Alright, so now we got kick F. And then... oh, I didn't do a G, did F kick. So now we need a G kick. A kick in G. Okay, so. Sorry, I keep doing that. Good enough, brah. So now we shall record that. Ain't no pot of lemonade, a tea party. There it is. Boom. G kick. Zoom in there nicely. Cut. Zoom out. Tools. Normalize. Bam. There it is. Say as simple as kick G. Oh, I'm kind of hungover still. So there's our G kick. And then last one is C, correct? Yes. And there she is. Ooh, that sounds pretty bad. You guys can hear that clicking, right? The kind of clicking is still there, but fixed it a little bit. So there we go. Well, I think when that clicking is happening, it means like the waveforms are kind of overlapping each other, and then it kind of creates like an ugly clicking sound. So you want to try and eliminate that as much as possible. Usually if it's a little bit clicky, like if the pitch in your kick is a little bit clicky, but when you put it in your song, like if you're having trouble getting rid of the click, can't get rid of it, whatever, just leave it. And usually the lead and all the other sounds in your song will kind of cover up that click, so you won't notice it in the track usually. But if it's really noticeable, you want to try and eliminate it as much as possible. Yeah. Sorry about my freaking voice. As you can see here, you can see in the waveform where it's a little bit messed up, but we're not going to worry too much about that right now. Because, yeah, just a tutorial. So, normalize. Kick's getting really weird with the pitch. It's probably not a good thing, but kick C. Swag. Can't believe I just said that. I apologize. Okay, so now we're going to do this simply. I'm not going to do piano roll kicks because that takes a little more time. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do these kind of kicks. Oh, nice. Actually, yeah, I'll show you piano roll kicks. So, there we go. And I'm going to bring the velocity all the way up so the kick is nice and hard hitting. Put this one there, and so forth. Just so the kick isn't so repetitive sounding. What does it do? Oh, E, G, F, C. Yeah, E, G, F, C. So we're going to do this one next. And this is where the G kick hits. We're going to do the same thing. Oops. Bring these down, bring these up. So you can kind of hear the kind of fucked up shit happening. What you want to do is get rid of that. You just do this. It's kind of like a crossfade loop, but it'll keep the kick from repeating like that. So you can do that. I put it on 0%, little as possible, because then it won't repeat it, and then you go cut itself just to be safe. Cut for beaver. The kick is cutting for beaver. There we go. Now it's not. Now the end tail isn't overlapping and sounding all screwed up. So I'm sorry if you're like a Logic user or whatever, but I'm sure you could apply similar steps in Logic. So we gotta do this with the other kicks as well. Crossfade loop, just do that. Cut for beaver. This one, crossfade loop, and cut it for beaver. And then we're gonna go into this kick's piano roll and put it on the end there. So now we got we gotta assign these to mixer track, so that one went to 7. Typically want all your kicks on the same mixer track, unless you're doing something neat. Just add a little more bass for funsies. Okay, so now we got a piano roll kick, put it right there. Sounds pretty neat. Great. Okay, sounded fucked. You see I was clipping like crazy, so that's why you can see I'm turning down a lot of stuff. But yeah, so we kind of got that there, kind of got the drop and build. There is a lot more stuff you could do to this, like obviously snare rolls. Snare rolls are pretty straightforward. I'll just grab a Beatlifter snare. It's a simple snare, nothing too intense, bruh. Okay, so we'll do just a short snare roll. Simple, basic, obvious snare roll. We'll make it a bit longer, so we'll do this. Oops. And then you basically wanna or wait, yeah. That's too long. You can kind of make it to go with your lead, so. And then since we have that snare smack at the end, I'm only going to do the snare roll up to there, like that. So, and then here, let's just do like a typical kind of, you know, like, yeah, like da, 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 da. And then you can do like da 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 da. 2, 3, 4. Dun, dun. That'll do, right? Yes, it will. It'll do. That'll do. So if you want to add some ear candy to the snare, what I like to do maybe add a quick EQ like that, add some reverb. You don't want too much though, so mix it down. And some nice ear candy for the snares is stereo separated. I'll show you what I mean. I use this, started using this a lot. I'll just do a quick one. As you can see, it's kind of throwing the reverb off, so let's see if we move it up. Yeah, see, there we go. Can make it even wider. Not now. Okay. So here's our you guys get kind of like the idea. That's like a basic build. It's not very good. I kind of screwed it up a little bit. Like really what I should do is this. So, oops, highlighted too much shit there. Or no, I didn't. Ah, I cut it in the wrong spot. Oops. That's what I did wrong. So you want this. There. So or you could even have the, you'll hear this in songs too. Sometimes that solid drops where the first kick isn't there. Sounds nice, but in this case it doesn't. Anyways, that's kind of like the dealio. This went way too long, I apologize. Hope you got some knowledge out of it. I'll just make sure I covered everything I said I would. Clip distortion logic. I don't have logic. The hard way using FL Studio, how to make kicks. Effects in the song or something with the melodies. Shit. Okay, well, I didn't cover sound effects. But I did cover kinda. Okay, I'll just add simple effects in here. I'm gonna take this kick, my kick into E. I'm gonna turn it into an automation clip and assign it to a new mixer track. I'm gonna clone it. I'm gonna reverse one. I've showed this before, but this is something you'll hear kind of like a sort of like panning kick kind of deals. Like like reverse gong gong gong. Like, I'll show you. Is that the length of a kick? I'm confused right now, guys. Yeah, it is. Totally is. There's the line. So, but we're not going to make it sound like that. We're going to make it sound a lot more kind of distorted. I'm not going to go with that intense. Let's make sure the reverse one sounds nice. We're going to kind of do the same thing with the reverse here. We're going to cut out the talk. And then what I'm going to do with the reverse one is make it kind of gradually come in more. As you can see, it changed. Make it. Let's make sure this one sounds nice. Oops. So then you can, oops, not that. Add a reverb. Reverb, reverb. And then what we're going to do with these kicks is pan them left and right. So they hit left and right. So you're going to go create automation, and then like boom, boom, snare smack. Something along those lines. Oops. Actually, I want to go left. I like left to right better when it starts off left. So there we go. A little less reverb. So, you know, it doesn't sound amazing, but going there. That's probably why I was clipping. Anyways, I don't know what happened there, but ignore it. But yeah. Alright guys, well, I hope that helped you. Kind of showed you kind of what I do, but obviously I put a lot more work and, you know, a lot more effort into it than just kind of what I showed you there. So, shout out to you guys again, Peyton Crow, Michael Schuyler Stokes, Bjorn Carlson, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And then my dickhead friends who commented on it, Daniel Wells, thank you, and Connor Culp. They want me to pose nude in a video. Thanks, guys. But yeah, I hope you guys got some knowledge out of this, kind of like basics. Please leave comments, send me messages of what else you would like my tutorials to be about, and whatever competition ideas you guys have. Like my Facebook page and comment on there what you would like to see next or be involved in with next. Maybe if you're a producer as well. Yeah, here's a decent one. If you're a producer as well, send me some demos. Like if you would like to do a collaboration with me, send me some demos of your stuff. And obviously I'll kind of, you know, judge it a little bit and see if I would like to collaborate back with you. And if we do a collaboration, I am with Dance Tracks Records, so the song would be put out and the song would go up on hardstyle.com and be for sale on hardstyle.com. So how about that? We'll do something like that as well, and post your ideas of what else you would like to do. Sorry about my shitty voice today, and yeah, I just hope you guys got some knowledge out of this. Thanks everyone for your support. Thank you for watching my videos. I hope you guys liked my tracks, and I have more stuff to come soon. But yeah, peace guys.